Today's video sponsor is Brilliant. Brilliant is the platform where you learn by doing. Turn your curiosity into comprehension with math, programming, data, and AI courses designed to build real skills and develop your intuition. Build and use formulas to solve real problems in business and everyday life. Peek under the hood of large language models like ChatGPT to understand the concepts powering today's technology. Apply data skills to real-world scenarios, like running simulations to predict the winner of the World Cup. So if you're ready to level up your learning, click the link or scan the QR code to begin your 30-day free trial and 20% off an annual premium subscription. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the desktop environments KDE versus GNOME. So I'm just going to kick off these Arch installers here. They both will be running Arch under the hood. Just going to do Arch install. And Arch install. Alright, both systems have booted up, so let's log into each and check for updates. I'm just going to skip the tour on that side. And skip the tour over here as well. And since we're on Arch, Discover's not going to work, so we'll bring up the terminal. And we'll just do a sudo pacman syu. Check for updates there. And GNOME's up to date, as well as KDE. Alright, let's do a restart test. So I'm going to open the terminal on each. And we'll do a shutdown R. And then what's the time? 11:34, so we'll do 11:35. And I'll do the same on this one. Down R. 35:01. Time parsed. Oh. One in there, so we'll just do 11:35, and then we'll wait for that time to change. And it looks like KDE did edge out the reboot test slightly. Okay, let's take a look at the system monitor here. And we're just sitting here idle. On the KDE side, we're using 1.3 gigs. CPU's about, I don't know, I'm seeing spikes up to about 16% or so. On the GNOME side, CPU spikes about 12, 13, 14%. On the CPU. Memory, we're using about 978 megabytes sitting here idle. All right, let's take a look at HTOP. On the KDE side, the memory's about 1 gig. GNOME is about 865. CPU wise, KDE is about anywhere between 2 and 4%. On GNOME, we're sitting between 1, 2, 3, 4%. Okay, let's take a look at the file managers. So on KDE, we've got Dolphin. Let's go to the About. We've got Dolphin 24.12.2, and on the GNOME side, we've got Files. We'll go to the About, and we're running Files 47.2, and you can see the difference here. Okay, let's take a look at System Settings. On the KDE side, we've got a quick settings where we can change our theme from light to dark. And apply there. We should go dark on this side. We do. To where on the GNOME side, you just go under your quick launch and then you can select dark style. You can also do it under appearance. So if we wanted to go to appearance, switch it to dark. We can do our accent colors, which on the KDE side, I believe that's under theme. Yeah, it is. And there's our color, so we can change our accent. So if we want to go orange, that's how that would look. And then we've got our display settings. And on the KDE side, it's under display and monitor. That's how that looks. Got our refresh rate, resolution, orientation, landscape, to where over here it gives you like a visual representation. So if you're a coder and you've got your monitor in a portrait mode, you can come over here and change it that way. On the GNOME side, you would just do this drop down: portrait right, portrait left, landscape. I'll scroll all the way down. I can go to About System. On the GNOME side, we'll go to System and About. Gives us similar information there. Our KDE Plasma version, Qt version, our kernel, the compositor, our processor, memory, and on the GNOME side, same thing here. It's got our processor, memory. We can go to System Details and it gives us a little bit more information here. There's our Wayland compositor, GNOME version. So just a quick look at the system settings for both. I didn't install a browser when we ran through the setup, so let's go ahead and do that now. And it's just going to be sudo pacman s, and we'll do Firefox. Put in your password. Do the same thing on the KDE side. Okay, go ahead and close out. And we'll open Firefox. We go to Help and About. That's how that looks, KDE versus GNOME. They're both running version 1.3.5 on both sides. Let's run through the system tray real quick. On the GNOME side, you've got your quick launch, your date and time, and then where applications used to be, it's just replaced by this icon. You can click that and get your dock at the bottom and then your quick search. But the quick launch here, if we clicked on that, we can do a screenshot, system settings, lock the screen, power on and off, our volume slider, network connection, and then the dark or light style. If we hover over the date and the time, it gives us a calendar as well as a do not disturb setting, and the applications launcher, of course. Looks the same. So I'd say GNOME has more of a Mac OS feel versus KDE has more of a Windows feel. So down here at the bottom on its taskbar, there's a peek at the desktop, the time and date, a little up arrow. If you click on that, it gives you more options here. You can go into your notifications, your external hard drives you might have connected, the power management, any vaults you might have, encrypted vaults that you might have on the system, your display configuration, and your printer. Next to that is your network settings, your brightness, your volume rocker, and then you've got a little quick launch for your applications that you can pin to your taskbar, and then the application launcher, which is very similar to the start menu on Windows. Okay, let's take a look at the wallpapers. So I just right click in an empty area, change background. On KDE, just desktop and wallpapers. I'll expand these out. And I'll scroll through here. This is just the default wallpapers that come with GNOME. I actually think I like the one that it came with, so I'm just gonna exit out there. And on the KDE side, what's it come with? We'll go with the Scarlet Tree. So that's the different wallpapers that come with each. Hey, if you found this video helpful, here are some others that you might find interesting as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.